Coming to stock, we have a really handy vehicle, very clean, very low mileage, great value for money. It's a Ford Transit 2.2 TDCi 260, medium roof, Duratorq, and it's a short wheelbase, 2012 on a 62 plate, and it's only done 24,156 miles. I'm sure they wait for me. There hasn't been a car on this road in the last hour and a half. Big smile, knows he's cut my video up. Fuel economy, only for a rough guide, don't hold me to it. Urban 33.2, extra urban 44.1, and combined is 39.2. It's a 99 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. I'll just show you around it. Not a whole lot to see really, but it is very clean. One day I'm going to do an outtakes video. So, very clean. Now apparently the owner lived or was a builder on the Isle of Bute, hence the very low miles. Now we've checked the history on the MOTs just to make sure that it is the mileage it says, and everything adds up. So we're quite confident it is low mileage. It has been well looked after, and as I say, it is a handy thing. With being the medium roof, this top section means you can get a whole lot more in there. Load higher stuff if you're a man with a van, wardrobes and things like that. So we've got a side loading door, which I'll show you a little bit later on. So we have twin solid doors at the back here. Just open that till it locks. Now I made a slight mistake before. I got in to get my cameras, and as I got in, this door, because we're on a bit of an angle, it's shut and it slammed shut. The light went off inside, it was pitch black, and I was about 2 seconds away from screaming like a little girl when I just found the little handle there to open it, because I was struggling. Anyway, now it's ply lined. Because it's belonged to a builder, there are a few scuffs. To make it, depending on what you want it for, if you're another builder, it's not going to matter. But if you're going to be doing something like cleaner, house removal or whatever, then it'll cost £200 to have it ply lined again or reply lined. Then it'll be like new in the back. So here we go. Now then, let's see which order to do it. Right. Oh, so we've got a side loading door. It's just less than 6 foot high, I would say, but as I say, very handy. So, and we've also got, if you push these little buttons in here, you can open the doors out like so, and reverse up to a loading bay, or get a forklift truck right up to the back. Yeah, good, thanks. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Now, how the heck I'm going to cut all these interruptions together and make a one-piece video, I'll never know, but I'm going to try. I'll take you for a ride in it. Right, so as I say, the owner of this vehicle resided on the Isle of Bute, small island up in Scotland. As of this moment, the service history was lost between us underwriting it with a full service history or a service history and us actually getting the vehicle. No, I was just hoping that the garage would have emailed me back now so I could read it off, but we will have to check on that. But as I say, I do know the mileage is correct. I've gone through the MOTs and it's got a proper space between each MOT and a believable one to get to 24,145 miles now. So we'll just go for a very quick ride. I've driven it down here, seemed to drive okay. Just a couple of things I just want to check. There's something in that cup that's going to get on my nerves. So get rid of that. So drives pretty nice, looks good, nice bright red. As I say, the ply lining is a little bit tatty, but not too bad. It's not horrendous by any means, and you can have that redone for £200. There's a slight smell of cement in here, but again, that I'm sure that would go with time or a couple of air fresheners. But nice and tidy, the seats are nice and tidy, the padding's not shot, so nice and comfortable too. I suppose he's just looking at the steering wheel. There's a tiny bit of wear on the steering wheel, and that's one of the signs that it's done plenty of miles, or that a builder's had it, and like your builder's big rough bricky hands wearing the steering wheel out. So I'm quite satisfied. It's the big rough bricky that's had it, and it just, as I say, it does drive good. I've got to be a little bit careful driving this because again, I've got all my camera stuff in the back, my camera bags and so on. So I can't be accelerating and braking too hard. Just sliding about all over the floor. We're getting a taxi driver who's not. He's pulling over. So this is meant to carry a fair bit of weight, and with nothing in the back. They always drive different when there's nothing in the back, because obviously they're sprung so that the body's not going to touch the wheels when you put a load of weight in it. And you sometimes well, when I said I didn't want to brake suddenly, this chap's changed my plan. Oh, yeah, thanks. I don't know why people think that they can overtake vans when everybody knows vans are a lot faster than cars, especially Fiat 500s. I don't know. So, bench seat, we've got plenty of cup holders. Not too much to say about it. No height and reach adjustable steering wheel that I can feel there. We've got electric windows, remote central locking. Got 2 keys for it. And as I say, it is a tidy vehicle. And
the last time I moved house, it's amazing how much more you can get in a medium roof van than you can in an ordinary one, stood up. So they're really, really handy vehicles. There's side loading door on the passenger side. John's going to kill me for saying, but I think there's a slight wheel wobble on the front, but it could be with it just standing. That may go off with a couple of miles put on the speedo. I'm not sure where the indicators are supposed to be on that vehicle in front, or whether they actually work, but his brake lights work, but he just doesn't seem to want to use his indicators. Alright, we've got a 40-mile-an-hour limit there up the M6, and it's Friday afternoon, so I think I'll just do a fly past. Oh, it's changed to 60 now, I've gone past, but let's just have a look. Yeah, too much traffic for me to go down there. I'm afraid I'll not get back, so we're going to have to forego the motorway trip, unless of course, I'll tell you what we can do. We'll go back down the M65. It actually handles very, very well. It's a 99 brake horsepower engine, and it feels for all the world a lot more powerful than that. Good Ford diesel engine combined with a fantastic Ford gearbox. So 62 plate, seven years old and counting, and it drives very, very nicely. Gearing's absolutely spot on. When I first got in it, I thought, or when I first looked at it, I expected it to be a bit more kind of old van type, rattly old van sort of type. But again, with a bulkhead, and the padding on the bulkhead. It's nice and quiet. You don't hear loads of creaks and stuff from the back. So it's undecided or a bad driver. Get the feeling they're going to do something. I'll tell you what, they've either got some problem with the track rod ends, or the car seems to be steering itself. Oh no. I had a feeling that something like that was going to occur. No, he's probably in the wrong lane and going to make a switch in a second. Just slightly, yeah, there you go. I have to say, we do get some good vans in. When you consider some of the other ones you see on the road. It's this is a nice vehicle. Oh, also, I forgot. We've got an armrest there. So I always feel like Ford vans are kind of tailor-made for me. Everything's just right. Keep the speed down here. There we go. There we go. We're actually, there you go, matching of the gearbox and the engine. So we're in fourth. And it's ticking over, and it's doing 20 miles an hour without stalling. And I dare say, mind you, I'm going downhill now, but if I put it into 6, it's not particularly recommended, but we're up to 30 there. And again, I haven't got my foot on the clutch or the accelerator, and it's pulling uphill. So yeah, finished the test drive here. Another excellent van into stock. and we've got a whole lot more to video.